Hello, Internet. I'm Chaz.
And I'm Dan. Welcome to Wine is Serious Business, episode 302. We hope you guys enjoyed the outtakes. We hope you enjoyed the large number of interviews we did, between 200 and 300.
We're
starting out the next 100 episodes with another great interview. These are friends of ours, Justin and Erin, that were recently in New Zealand. And of all the wines you tasted, what did you choose to bring back?
So we've got some Rieslings from the Waipara Valley, which is...
Waipara.
Yeah, the Waipara.
Sorry.
Waipara.
Okay.
Waipara Valley, it's just north of Christchurch in New Zealand, so it's about a third of the way down the South Island on the east coast. Fairly cool climate, a lot of Pinot Noir and Riesling, some Pinot Gris. Everyone kind of makes a Sauvignon Blanc, but it's kind of New Zealand thing.
And a cool comment. He said that Sauvignon Blanc there is very much like Pinot Gris in Oregon, where there's a ton of
Yeah. So like, even if you're not in one of the major sort of Sauvignon Blanc producing areas, everyone kind of makes a Sauvignon Blanc.
Did any of the places you visited say like we are a Sauvignon Blanc winery?
No. No.
So they don't they're not like themselves to that.
They didn't like sort of hold it up and say this is our sort of featured wine.
And some regions are that way, right? Like if you
if you went to the north part of the South Island, like around Nelson, that's where you see a lot of the kind of famous Sauvignon Blanc centered wineries.
All right.
So this first wine is Terrace. It's called Liquid Geography. It's 2014.
Nice.
Really good
gold
stuff.
labels.
Yeah. They like to put a lot of stickers on there.
Yeah.
They're big on stickers.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it's kind of a Kiwi thing.
This is not a really big wine growing region. I think there are about 30 some odd wineries and about 70 or so vineyards.
Is that that's the way for all three of these? All three of these wines?
They're from the
They're all from the
same
same region.
Like
all
there's
from
30 wineries, right?
Yeah, all from the Waipara Valley.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is
really
really
small. Very small.
Yeah.
Like that's smaller than Southern Oregon, right?
Like we didn't hit every winery obviously while we were there, but we were like in the range of every winery while we were there.
You could have if you would have the time.
Christchurch.
Yeah. Although I kind of feel like if you're comparing it to Oregon, I mean there are some nearby regions that like the Willamette Valley encompasses an awful lot, and I feel like it's there are similar regions within the same sort of proximity to the Waipara Valley, so I just think they kind of broken it up maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, then
we've got
a broader.
Yeah.
This is also, I guess, sort of a test of the shipping wine back from New Zealand.
Yes.
Because there's only one company that you can ship wines back.
Really? Well, yeah, I mean, you could probably, I guess, get probably a number of different places to do it, but like when you go there, there's like one company
that's still nice,
specializes.
Yeah, it's like you go anywhere,
but they do all the customs and the tax, and all of that.
So you sort of pay
stuff.
all up front.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
But I guess if it's terrible, then we'll
find out. But I wish I could do that in Germany. I do. That's great.
Yeah. Like if they all use.
And are they just in Waipara, or are they?
It's
all
New Zealand company.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember their name?
I do not.
Okay, that's fine.
But there's only one.
Could look it up.
So you would only have one option.
Could look it up.
Smells like Riesling.
Yeah. So Terrace is really small, really cool little winery. We liked it a ton. It's a woman winemaker. It's like one of those things where you need to make an appointment ahead. And it's a tiny little tasting room, and love the wines there. Really good stuff.
And she grows olives.
Oh yeah, she grows olives too.
If you like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
So
so she's got like all
the
olives out.
The Durant vineyard here.
Yeah. Tasting room.
Makes olive oil and
The oil too. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think 2014 was the first vintage that was entirely organic for them, or they entirely organically farmed.
Yeah.
Certified organic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was and 2014 I guess was, so we've got two wines that are from 2014. Kind of a really solid vintage, not too hot, not too cold, kind of a long growing season. So yeah, let's give it a little context.
They have a lot of enthusiasm about Riesling. When they talk about Riesling there, is it like, we love this? That's great. I love Rieslings like that.
And like when you go, so like Pegasus Bay, for example, which is like the last wine we're going to taste, they had, I think like 4 or 5 different Rieslings.
Yeah, you could do a just Riesling tasting.
Yeah, so they've got like a dry kind of a one that's sort of at a cabinet level with some residual sweetness, kind of Spätlese level, Auslese level, which that one is, and then like
nice.
A dessert sort of Riesling.
Wow.
They love Riesling.
They love it.
It was great.
Like, we sort of know of New Zealand here as like a Pinot Noir region, right? Like, at least the times that I've experienced, it's been like mostly Pinot Noir. Like I had no idea they were so involved with Riesling.
Yeah, it depends on where you go, right?
Is it really just the Waipara that grows Riesling?
No, I don't think so. I think there are a lot of different places that do, but they seem to really like
this region specifically specializes in
they seem to be.
This smells
awesome.
Great. It's like cool herbal notes, like tons of minerality, like really fresh, crisp apples, like delicious stuff.
Apple notes.
Yeah.
A bit of stone fruit and pineapple.
I was a little worried that it's got to cross the equator and it was their summer down there, and like I was a little worried about maybe the heat getting to it, but no, just smelling it, like all the aromatics
that was my
are really
favorite
nice.
shipping. So much.
Totally.
Is just what happens in the shipping.
Crossing the equator is a scary business for
yeah.
This one survived at least. Yeah. It's
just super easy to drink. I mean, great acidity. Apple flavors are like they're full on, like sort of like Honeycrisp apples, really really fresh tasting. Hints of lime. Really great acidity in the back end. Dragon, does this have some residual sugar?
It does have a bit of residual sugar. Yeah, definitely. I think
sort of lets on like it has some.
Yeah, and most of the Rieslings that we drank in this region had some residual sugar in it.
Right.
I'm cool with that.
That's totally
acceptable. That, right?
In this regard,
when it's balanced out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, some of those lemon lime flavors are really kind of coming through for me at the moment.
It's 12.5 alcohol, which like with the amount of alcohol it's carrying and the acid and the sugar, it's all like it's pretty well in balance for what it is. Like it's all just really well put together. This is super tasty.
Yeah, this was definitely one of our favorite stops of the trip.
This is delicious.
The acidity kind of grips up and dries at the end. I feel like the wine would really suffer without that. So when you talk about balance, I think that is, it's put together so well. Like it's got that nice sense of richness, and I feel like the apple flavors are distinct from what you get in the Northwest too.
Yeah,
they're completely different.
Yeah, this is quite a different expression of Riesling than you would get here or Germany.
It's not like your Granny Smith sort of thing.
No.
Which is when people say apples are Riesling, I definitely think Granny Smith.
Absolutely, because that's what we get here mostly, right? With Washington and Oregon.
They make so this is the liquid geography. This is so we brought 12 bottles back from I think 4 different wineries.
Not 12 bottles of this.
Right? No, sorry, 12 bottles total back from New Zealand.
12 bottles of this.
Yeah. We brought. This is by far we brought more bottles of this back than anything else. We brought 3 bottles of this back.
Awesome.
I think the most anything else was 2.
Yeah.
What was the retail price for this?
I don't remember, but it wasn't expensive.
Okay.
It was you go out to drink in New Zealand and it's kind of expensive, but the actual bottle prices were not terribly high. This was like 20 something.
Yeah, I felt like the prices were equivalent, but they're New Zealand dollars.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, this would like the dollar amount, but because the U.S. dollar is strong to the New Zealand dollar at the moment with the exchange rate.
So it was like $15 for us or something.
Probably.
Maybe.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And
which kind of like made up.
Back.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Which I was like, okay, we're paying for the shipping, but the wine is so cheap for
really
what it
good.
is.
Yeah. Solid.
Yeah, so we kind of lucked out with the dollar anytime you try
Absolutely.
wine, obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's solid. I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah, they make great Pinot Noir too.
I can believe it.
They have this really cool Syrah vineyard. It's about like a 40 or 45 degree angle. It's like super steep. We went out and saw that vineyard and it was like...
It was crazy.
Did you taste it?
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Syrah or Pinot Noir? Which one?
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I'll always choose a Pinot Noir.
Okay.
Over a Syrah. I mean, not always, but like generally.
I say Walla Walla Pinot Noir?
I can't say I would do that.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
So now, like, push this analogy too far. But, I mean, everything we had at that winery was very drinkable, really nice.
Yeah.
And you taste with the winemaker? Or
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, she was great.
And how'd you set that up? You sent him an email?
No, so...
With our driver.
Yeah, so we got a driver. They're really strict about the, drinking and driving laws in New Zealand. So we made sure to hire a driver. The company was called Call Jeeves.
Okay.
And highly recommend them. They were great. Our driver was terrific. We just kind of told her what we liked, and she's like, okay, I think I can make this happen. So she took us to a lot of great places, kind of set the whole thing up for us.
And set up personal appointments, which
yes.
I gotta say, like really good tour drivers around the world, I think, do that. But I don't think that's your general experience.
No.
Right? If you just book something online and go on a wine tour.
We really weren't very sure what we were going to get into. Because we just kind of signed up, and then we were actually the only two people. But there could have been other people in our group, and there weren't. So it was just us.
Private tour.
And
pound it.
And
What you were getting into? What is wine number 2?
Yeah, so this is the 2009 Omihi Road Riesling, and so Omihi Road is the reserve label for a winery called Torlesse. We had it was another one of those kind of smaller wineries where we were the only two people in the tasting room, and the driver set it up for us, and really, really interesting dude. He was really funny. Definitely tried to push a lot of buttons while we were there. Definitely succeeded in pushing a lot of buttons.
Eccentric winemaker.
Yeah, eccentric winemaker.
Surprise.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's either
Artist.
him or his wife, I think, who just run that the tasting room. Yeah, and so this is like I said, this is their reserve label. So he actually holds this back, right? 2009, we bought.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, same thing. So we bought a Pinot there as well, Pinot Noir, and that was also 2009 vintage. Unfortunately, I don't really know anything about the 2009 vintage, but they hold it back, age it. Really good stuff. We were really impressed with a lot of the wines that we drank there. I think that was probably my second favorite stop there. If you get past the button pushing.
It was hilarious and entertaining and simultaneously really annoying.
If you like characters.
It was definitely a character. It was a lot of fun, and he poured us a lot of good stuff.
But definitely straight from central casting, older farmer guy.
So if you don't want to talk shit, maybe not the best time. Okay.
Yeah, he told us this story about this time that Sam Neill, the actor, who I guess owns a winery down in central Otago, which is kind of farther south down the South Island. He was at a conference and he called Sauvignon Blanc bitch diesel.
That's a good name for it. Yeah.
Because I guess everyone makes Sauvignon Blanc.
A bitch diesel.
They all have to have their bitch diesel wine.
Yeah, everybody's got to make bitch diesel.
Like you said, that would be a fantastic name for an all-female punk band.
Right. Yeah, or our next blog.
Or
What's it going to be about?
Sauvignon Blanc, of course.
All Sauvignon Blanc, bitch diesel. Video blog. I like it. This smells awesome.
Yeah, it's super different, but also really interesting.
Super intense grapefruit with the peel, you're just cutting right into a grapefruit.
It has sort of grapefruit aromas, but it reminds me of fresh applesauce too at the same time. Yeah,
you're definitely getting some of those more aged Riesling notes. You get just a little whiff of the petrol kind of.
Yes.
You guys make applesauce?
I love applesauce. I eat it whenever it's available.
Yeah. Or is this is it any quince going on here? I know you guys are swimming in quince. Okay. In the
season. We just planted a quince tree, so we will be swimming.
Sure.
one quince last year on our quince tree.
Oh, but your neighbors had some, right?
My neighbors have an amazing quince tree.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get a lot of them in the season.
The palate on this is crazy.
Is that in here or is that just in my head?
I would say that. Yeah. It's kind of got that like sweet spicy thing like it has.
Little floral, right?
Yeah.
Like this is, it's weird.
The mouthful,
like star fruity or something. It's
the mouthfeel is a lot kind of fuller, a little more oily.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, this has a great weight in viscosity.
I've never had anything like it, and if you blinded me on it, I'd be really weirded out. I don't think I'd guess it as Riesling, and I'd just be confused.
What'd you think it was? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know.
I think if you pushed me, I'd say Chenin Blanc. I wouldn't feel good about the pick.
Yeah.
And I'd obviously be wrong, but
I can see that.
I might like guess.
It's the I know I'm wrong guess, but
I might guess like a Rhone white blend too, possibly.
Marsanne.
It's got that weight for sure.
Grenache Blanc, kind of
Was this one mostly dry, or has this one got some residual sugar as well?
It's got a little bit of residual sugar, I think, but not. I think maybe this might have a little bit more.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know the numbers on these.
I need to take a photograph of the back of the label before we
absolutely
in the show. I love the contains approximately 7.4 standard drinks.
Right.
Yes.
On the back of the bottle. So apparently in New Zealand, a full bottle of wine is 7.4 standard drinks.
I don't know if I should feel ashamed about that or not.
But if it's Auslese, it's only 6.5.
Oh, so that's got to be just an alcohol
volume.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, yeah, like the flavors are totally unique to me. I don't think I've ever really had anything like this before. Kind of stony character. Generally, I like it, and I would be interested in trying more. If this is the reserve, what is their entry level one like?
Really good.
Is it like this, or is it just more like fruity, friendly, simple, or not memorable? Perhaps.
No, yeah.
You know, we tasted a lot of wines there.
Yeah, we were.
Because I feel like most everything we tasted, we also tasted the reserve. Is that true?
Yeah, that's.
And what I remember is that everything in the reserve really stood out, and
that
the other, but maybe it's just having them side by side.
Yeah.
That like compared to other wineries, the more recent vintage would have stood out more. But I don't think there was anything we tasted that I liked the more recent vintage over the reserve. And I think because he's very savvy about his reserve.
I think the regular wines were also quite good though. I regret. So this is the last winery we visited before we shipped off our case of wine. Like we basically left it in their hands for the company to pick up and ship for us.
Sure.
And I regret not leaving more spaces open for this winery because I feel like they were doing really good stuff.
Well, we had the big debate about whether we should do 18 or 12.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's always a struggle. It's always a struggle
because it's like 12, 18, 24. So.
Didn't bring anything back in the suitcases on the way home?
No, because we didn't check luggage for each leg.
Yeah, we're going to Fiji as well, so like it just.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave a bottle in the tropics.
The more times you have to go through in and out of airport security and
check
all that sort of stuff.
Check luggage only. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, but really good stuff.
And interesting. Thank you so much for bringing this out. Yeah.
I
really like it.
You're welcome. I'm glad to share them.
These are completely different wines than what we get from Oregon or from Germany, which are the two places we drink on a regular basis. I mean, even Alsace produces different wine than this. I would say that these are different reasons. If you're looking for something that is from, I mean, we all know the particular regions that grow Riesling well.
Yeah.
This doesn't taste like anything from those regions, which is really cool.
It's really unique expression of Riesling.
Absolutely, which I'm always down for. So, you're saying this is like an Auslese style?
Yeah, it's a late harvest, sort of Auslese style.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So, I know that these guys, they do have an American...
wine.
They do have an American importer. I think they're based out of Colorado or something. I have to look them up.
Right.
But the Terrace Edge definitely does not get imported into the U.S., which is...
so tiny.
It's so tiny, but it's a damn shame because it's so good.
It is, but it's... It also kind of makes me happy when people can sell out everything they make locally if they want to.
Yeah, and then obviously, like, people in New Zealand are drinking New Zealand wines.
Which is fantastic. And actually, if she's making stuff like this, please have all the success you can swallow because we want more. It's great.
Yeah. I'd say one thing I was
Yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So big name, right? These guys.
Yeah. Pegasus Bay, like they are sort of the. If you know one winery in the Waipara Valley, it's probably Pegasus Bay. They are definitely sort of the most well known outside of
the area. Late picked Riesling, 2014.
Yeah, and they do Pinot Noir too, right?
Waipara
yeah,
Valley.
they do. Yeah, they do Pinot Noir. Waipara. Yeah,
Waipara
it's so
Canterbury.
Canterbury's the region. So Waipara's a Maori.
God, as
it's
American,
weird.
I would brutal. Yeah,
it's weird, right? So you've got these pronunciations in New Zealand because there's so many Maori words and place names and stuff.
There's a lot of
English and Maori, right? So
right, just like here,
the pronunciations are quite different, right? So yeah.
Wow. Right.
Yeah. So I guess they got a fair bit of botrytis.
Big fancy tasting room.
Yes.
Yeah, much larger and fancier.
Yeah. They've got a restaurant.
Yeah, they've got a restaurant attached. Yeah.
And
quite nice grounds.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm sure they do.
The botrytis perfume is like full on the nose.
Mm-hmm. Wow, but yeah.
Yeah.
Very botrytis driven.
Yeah.
I think actually kind of coming through more than I remember.
Definitely for me.
Definitely a little closer to room temperature than cellar temperature. It's cooler than room temp, but
yes.
But these are not cold right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they were in the kind of in and out of the fridge for until about.
So we're getting a little more out of the aromatics.
20 or 30 minutes ago.
It's definitely like the pineapple, sort of like hints of stone fruit, botrytis.
Great, just like white floral, like it's springtime here in Portland. You walk by the trees with the white blossoms, like that's really going on here.
I really can't. Yeah, I'm not mad with it. I think it smells awesome. So I like botrytis in my white wines though, like especially my dessert wines. Like a little bit of botrytis is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
So
not my Pinot Noir so much, but
yeah. This is I am getting a little bit of that like almost cardboardy botrytis thing that sometimes you get in some younger wines. It's just a hint of it, but
okay. It's less so for me. Like for me, it reminds me of well, it's back to my what's the only time you ever eat dried mushrooms, right? Like
at a rave.
Yeah, but like it smells like I've had botrytis wines smell and taste like dried
Disneyland.
mushrooms. Exactly, right? They smell and taste like a stack of dried mushrooms. It's like it's what it smells like. So
wow, all right,
yeah, and that's what it smells like.
I would not have come up with that, but now that you've said it, I can't.
Hey,
so thanks.
She knows. Yeah,
it's all subjective.
Yeah.
So interesting nose across the board. Great on the palate.
Texturally fantastic.
The acidity strikes hard in the front and just kind of runs all the way through.
Yep.
It is a great counterpoint to the sweet, right?
Yeah.
Fruit.
Yeah, really nicely balanced, right? So obviously there's a lot of residual sugar here, and it's got a very rich mouthfeel, but that, like you said, that acidity just kind of sweeps your palate clean at the very end.
Yeah, it's on the verge of too sweet for me. But the acid is so perfect.
Wow. They just call out cork on the back of the bottle here. We have used screw cap instead of cork because it is free from taint, a more reliable seal, and superior for maturation.
There we go.
They are serious.
Maturation in the bottle.
They are serious about that down there. They are
actually all three. 1, 2, 3.
All screw
everything
cap.
wasn't
and
it?
they are very, very passionate about screw cap.
Yeah.
Down there, they're like, it's better for the wine in the short term. It's better for the wine in the long term. You know.
Did you go to Chick's Riesling thing, the 06?
I went to the 05, but not the 06.
Okay. There was a so he left a bunch of wines on my doorstep, right? He was like, "Oh, there's some wine on your doorstep." And I come home and there's a case of Riesling on my.
That's amazing.
Great Riesling.
I was like, Chick, you're the man.
Chick Wells.
Yeah, Chick Wells. So I was drinking through all of them, and I was really surprised about the differences between the screw caps and the cork wines,
really?
Especially after they've been open well over 24 hours at that point. Like the even being like a good German Riesling producer, a wine shouldn't fall apart in 48 hours, right?
Yeah.
And these were wines that were tasting like shit after 48 hours. And then the screw cap wines were just fresh and lively and super easy to drink. And a lot of they were all the cabinet wines that were under screw cap.
Yeah.
Whereas like the higher end wines were under cork. And I was really actually blown away. I sent Chick a message about it. Anyway, I'm on board with the screw cap thing.
Yeah.
If you can keep a wine that fresh and delicious for that many years, right on.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's awesome about Riesling is you can really drink it any time, right?
Yeah, you can drink it young, you can drink it super old.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So.
Did you taste any? Was this the oldest wine you had while you were there?
I
probably
think so. Yeah, there was like that and the Pinot Noir that was 2009, and
that's an intense wine.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything other.
Sure, but that's still good.
But yeah.
Boy, and this is super nice. I'm getting like the nice peach flavors you do from that kind of reminds me of German Rieslings. I think I would pick this as Riesling blind.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
It's all over the place,
polished,
I think. So you're saying like dry mushrooms. I'm kind of on the finish right after it's kind of been out of my after I've taken a sip and like kind of let it sit for a while. It's kind of going in sort of a truffle direction for me almost.
Oregon truffle. Okay, so a little bit of truffle flavor. kind of wrapping things up, but kind of get into some more conversation. I'd love to hear from each of you, like 2 or 3 tips.
Just truffly.
Like if you go if someone were like, I'm going to go to New Zealand in 6 months, do this.
Mm-hmm.
You start out, Erin,
about wine or in general?
Anything. Just general business.
Where's your spot? While you're in New Zealand.
The glowworm caves.
There we go. That's a good one.
Nothing like it.
I've never even heard of it. All right.
It was amazing. It was.
Is it full of glowworms or is it full of glowing rock? Seriously.
It's glowworms. They're biological. It's bioluminescence, and
so it's like you go in this cave with the water, and there's like it's like looking up, and like a million stars, a little.
Do you eat dried mushrooms before you go in there?
No.
Oh my god, that would.
I can't even imagine.
An amazing.
A bag of dried mushrooms.
Yeah.
I would say do it without mushrooms and then decide if you want to do it again.
Nice. Glowworm caves. It's a good tip.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
And?
Gosh. Everything, it was just so beautiful. Rent a car to drive around.
Yes.
That's also a good tip.
Because, like, we could have seen a lot of stuff without a car. A lot of people just fly place to place or take the bus, but having the car, getting out into little towns, you can learn to drive on the other side of the road. It's not as hard.
It's like we were in Germany. Right, like being able to go to those small towns that are like off the grid is just, or not off the grid, but like just off the beaten path is totally matters.
Yes,
and that's a good tip. Yeah.
And then also between Christmas and New Year's, everything is closed. So like, be prepared. It's summer and everybody is on vacation. So like, don't expect to like hit those restaurants, wineries, etc. that week of the year.
Which I hadn't thought of, but I couldn't even imagine. Right, like Christmas, everything's kind of closed here, but if Christmas also overlapped with summer vacation, shut it down. All right, Justin, what do you do when you go to New Zealand?
So we spent 2 weeks there. We started off in Auckland, a couple days in Auckland, drove up to Bay of Islands, and then basically down the North Island. Took the ferry over to the South Island, and we could only get as far as Christchurch, really, in 2 weeks. So it's big, right? And
good.
Okay, it's big, but we also covered 3/4 of the country.
That's quite true.
So.
But you know, we were kind of very optimistic, I think, going into like maybe how much we could cover. I would say like if you could do the whole country, you know, reasonably well in 3 weeks driving.
You could see a lot.
You could see a lot.
That's it. That's surprising.
Yeah.
To cover an entire country.
Right, and you know, obviously. You're going to miss a ton of stuff still, but like you could...
I don't want to piss anybody off by saying you can see everything in New Zealand in 3 weeks, because that is not true.
No, but you can see a ton of stuff.
You can cover a lot of land.
Encompassing the whole island. I mean, we would have really liked to see the sort of the mountains on the South Island, which we really didn't get to see.
Of all the places you went, if you had to spend a whole week in one of them, which one would you pick?
Auckland would be the easiest because you could easily use that as a jumping off point for like a day trip here, a day trip there.
Sure, no, that's good.
I would say Wellington.
Wellington,
there
yes.
All right.
So very good.
That town had like awesome wine, awesome beer, awesome food, ton of cool stuff around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it more than Auckland.
Wellington?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, everything was closed when we were in Auckland. So
That's
it's like
tough.
hard
Yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah.
Shout outs to wineries you weren't able to put on the show.
Let's see.
And you can just abandon this and I'll cut it if you can't come up with it.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember any of the names.
Oh, wait. Let me think. No.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll let that one go.
Yeah.
I think that's enough of putting you on the hot seat. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
For bringing these wines.
Shout outs? You got shout outs on the phone?
Oh, yeah, I got shout outs. Thanks, Chaz.
Yeah.
First off, Dana Estep from the Finger Lakes in New York, who's been following us for years, threw out a comment for us for episode 300. Thanks. I'm really pumped that you're still watching. Hope you have a great time when you come to visit Portland.
All the people that threw out comments for 300, like there were a lot of our friends, like Bo.
Bo gave us a share, got us a ton of views.
Yeah, there were a few people that threw out shares that I just did not anticipate. I really appreciate you guys doing that. Like it's
Tony, you've been liking all of our shows now. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Brian Wasiki, I don't know you, but you've been interacting with our videos regularly on YouTube. We're crappy about keeping track of our interactions there, but I noticed it, and I want to give a shout out to you, and I hope you see this. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, come join us on Facebook or come follow the blog.
Maybe he hates Facebook.
A little bit of better. He might. Yeah, maybe a little bit better interaction. MineIsSeriousBusiness.com.
I get it.
But yeah, thanks to all of you who've been watching, participating. Thanks again for coming out.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you guys in a week.
No question?
The question of the day. If you want a question of the day.
All right, I got a question of the day.
Great, all right. Yeah, you got a question.
What is the farthest you have ever shipped wine?
Cool. That is a good question. And really, you can't beat New Zealand, right? But that's
the wine.
Burn!
Yeah. Would it be Antarctica? Could be
theoretically, it's possible.
Could you grow grapes in Antarctica?
No, but you could bring wine there and
know
ship
people
it.
are
Oh, you ship it to. Yeah, okay, all right.
I know people are going to try.
Yeah.
On the beaches in Antarctica, they're going to try to grow grapes.
And I guess it's possible.
I would try.
Global warming,
and
it's
what?
happening. Why not?
Oregon to Saudi Arabia is probably, or maybe Oregon to. Has Matt brought Oregon wine to India?
If you drill a hole straight through the earth from Oregon, you end up like off the southern coast of Australia.
Matt,
so that's it.
Pretty much.
Got it. Okay.
Should be bringing wine back.
Either way, that's one.
Take
either way,
Oregon Pinot back to
Nepal is pretty close.
Yeah. That's far.
Yeah, Nepal wine is.
Yeah,
that's really far.
That's really far. All right, so I can't even say it. Where's the furthest you have bring back wine from?
That was. I was gonna cut well before that, but I think that's in now. Thanks, everybody.